Regeneration potions are super important in Call of Dragons, and there is a few ways to get a lot of them every week and every day for a very little price. So it is very important that you listen to these tips carefully. First, of course, in the VIP store that you can find in here, this button right there, you go to the store. Of course, every week there's a lot of stuff here that is available for resources or gems, and regeneration potions are available for gems, and they are a 60% discount, even though I haven't found where you can buy them at 100% price yet. In any case though, this is going to be a very important buy every week, because regeneration potions have a very important impact in the game. They allow you to take a pet that you get that might have really good abilities but has a bad quality, so elite or advanced or epic even, and turn them into a legendary. Now this is done simply by clicking regenerate and then clicking regenerate over and over. As you can see, I have hundreds of these potions. You will need to do this hundreds of times before you get a legendary. It is going to be luck based, but it is going to be the only way that you can guarantee getting quite a lot of legendaries in this game, like that, just like that, exactly. So then you click save and you have a new legendary. Now, of course, it's not supposed to be this quick, but for the purpose of this video, we will take it. But as you can see, I have 5-6 legendary ones so far, and I've gotten all of them from doing regenerate, which shows you why these potions are so important. Now, of course, there is going to be one way that is very, very nice in order to get these, and it is going to be here. In the merit shop, every single day, you can buy 10 regeneration potions for 40 gems each, so a total of 400. And then you can refresh for 100 gems and buy them all over again. Of course, it is 400 gems every time, so 800 gems a day, plus the weekly ones you can buy in the VIP store. So it is going to be a certain cost, but I find the cost to be definitely well worth it, especially considering how important they are in order to get legendary pets. Now, eventually when you have hundreds and hundreds and you have all the pets you need, you don't have to buy them all the time. But the pet system is a very confusing and very weird system to kind of get a grasp on right now. It's very pay to win in order to get skills, but in order to get legendaries, which do provide a very significant bonus, it is going to be something that you want to stack in a certain quantity. Now, as we've seen, having a legendary does give pretty significant bonus. It is going to make its growth rate 30% instead of 20, 10, or 0. So it is something that you really want, as well as all of these abilities, as you can see here, the little icon, or basically just by reading it, stack depending on a certain attribute. So like this one, for example, is strength. So having a legendary will also make it so that their base attributes are much higher, and sometimes legendary like this, all the S's basically, as opposed to here, obviously this one has all B's and C's, but all of these have big S's, you know, like big amount of stats, and then that makes the ability of the pet scale even better. So it is very, very important that you use legendary pets when you can, and by buying all of these regeneration potions all the time for a small gem price, you will be able to make sure that you have quite a lot of legendary pets to choose from. My last tip here will be, make sure that when you do choose a pet to upgrade into legendary, you want the ability that has the golden border for that pet. So for example, like this one for the mage ones, this one is the venomous lizard one. Okay, this one is going to be the bear one. My here guy, he has the frost armor. This one has the stone aura. So these are the most important ability that these pets can have. And then the more abilities they have, the better. Of course, you want to make sure that they are things that scale. So this example here is going to be a physical damage dealing pet that will go with my archers, for example. Death penetration, physical normal damage, march speed, more physical normal damage stuff with crit rate. So it is going to be obviously something that you try and do as best as you can. But the skill system is very, very hard to understand and very, very hard to do anything with unless you pay tons of money. So you don't really have to bother so much. You just try and get any pets of any quality that have abilities that are good. So for example, this one, while it has 3 abilities, it does not have its special yellow ability, which you cannot train on the pets. So in this case, I wouldn't try and reroll this pet. I would most likely just, delete him or hope for another pet and then inherit the abilities, but all that stuff is also very costly. So, all of these pets that I don't have abilities on, I am not rerolling into legendaries. The ones that I did reroll into legendaries because they are the ones that I am using. And these are the ones you should be focusing on rerolling for your account as well. I have an entire video where I also talk about how to get a lot of these tokens every day for free. So that's another thing you can do to eventually increase your pets. And the whole skill system, while it is in its current state, is very, very low priority for anyone who's not paying money, because it's absolutely impossible to get anything done. So I will be making videos on that in the future when it has been revamped a little bit, because at its state right now, it's very unusable. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments as always, and thank you for watching.